Hi, this is Ladey from Unfrozen Ministries. Good to speak to you today. I'm just wondering how much you take part and what do you take part in. Now, it's really interesting how important taking part is. I know some people say they would rather hibernate during the winter time. I'll come back to that later. But that is not about taking part. That's about staying asleep. And it's important because we were created by God to take part in our own lives, to take part in His life, to take part in society, community, family, however you want to view it. It is all about taking part. And you can only take part as yourself and give yourself into some things. Now, some activities can be quite passive. So it might be regarded as reading a book or watching TV. But at the same time, as part of relaxation, I think things are going on in different parts of your brains. So it's not totally being a passive person. In that way, I wonder, how many books have you read or listened to or podcasts which actually you took part in just reading it, but in that activity something changed which made you take an action which transformed you or changed your life in some way? Quite amazing how different messages reach us and shape our lives, isn't it? And that could just be it. Or you can go a little bit further and tell me a bit more about that particular piece of that book or that piece of fiction or that non-fiction even. I'm really interested to know. And keeping on the book theme, because my great friend Jeff Glass has written a book called Faith Conversations. And it's really interesting how we sometimes struggle in how to tell that part of us that actively wants to be with God, and how we talk about it to others. And it's sometimes there's like this great big taboo, whether it's a little piece of us or a huge piece of our lives. There's this huge taboo that we can't actually speak about our relationship with God, our faith and our values in a Christian context. And it'd be good to widen that a little bit to let me know what your thoughts are. But in Faith Conversations, it's done within a character piece, within a fictional storyline, on how it is you can actually share your faith in non-confrontational ways. It's worth a read. My second taking part challenge is regarding Colours of Unfrozen. As you know, there's 70 devotionals in there, and we're making it into an audiobook. It should be the first colouring book on audio. Quite a challenge. But you could take part in this. If you're interested, let me know and we can choose a devotional for you to read. And even if you're far away, the technology means we can make that into a recording and I can use that into the audiobook. That's a great way to take part. And the third way to take part, which actually will help me enormously, is to have a review of Unfrozen, Colours of Unfrozen, and our latest book, Colouring 101, on Amazon. If you wouldn't mind going to Amazon, clicking on my name or typing in my name and my books will come up, we could really use some reviews because that will help other people to find that book. I hope you won't hibernate from this challenge and actually take part. It'll be good to have you involved. But if your life has turned so that disappointment or disillusionment or even discouragement has stopped you from taking part of something that you used to love, give me a ring and let's talk it through. Because the thing about taking part is not only is it a life choice, but it could be the meaning for your life. Lady Adey, keep on frozen.